Hello everyone, today's the day I received finally my BRM Scirocco 1:24 scale, and I guess I'm one of the first buyers who received the order. I ordered by Slotfun and they delivered so fast. Now have a look how it shines. Like most cars today, it has a roof protection inside, so no more scratches at the top. And honestly, I think that's the car of the year, at least from my perspective. And therefore we have a lot of topics to cover this time. So first of all, we'd like to share the beautiful looking car. Then we go to the bench and have a look at all the components. Then we have a comparison with the Opel and also with the Alpha. And then we have to rebuild it from scratch so that it has good performance on the track. Okay, first of all, let's have a look what's also inside the box. So there are the rear mirrors that I did not have attached yet, but yeah. Then the prospect. I really like it because all the components are described in detail with its numbers, and we have the sticker for the slot cardboard. So now let's switch to the bench and have a look what's under the hood. Okay, let's remove the body first. So to do that, you only have to loosen those 4 screws on the chassis. So you don't have to pull them out completely, just have them loose, and then you can pull the body aside and then it snaps out like this. So very easy. There's a lot that we already know from other BRM cars, and this model has the blue anodized axle holders. Maybe the Jägermeister has orange ones. Just let me know in the comments. I think what makes the Youngtimer model truly special is the negative camber at the front axle. You can see it here quite easily. So all the Youngtimers have that, and it's realized by these stub axles at the front. And the whole chassis has 2 parts, and one for the front axle, one for the rear, and it's connected in the middle. And the motor is quite standard for the Youngtimer series. It's a 19k RPM. And all the models from BRM comes with amazing tires, so they have a lot of grip on almost all surfaces. So no surprises at the rear end. We have a 3mm standard axle and a 12:33 gear ratio. The inner side of the body is prepared for light installation, but the outside, it has those dummy headlights, and they are not transparent. So it's a bit complicated. On the rear, it's quite easy. So you can remove those dummies and then stick the LEDs inside, and then you have a braking light or a rear light. So let's have a look where we can install the chip. As you can see, there's plenty of room beneath the body, so no problem. And you could also install it in the middle of those stub axles. So if you use a small decoder chip, like Frank Slot Mini or FT or whatever, it's no problem at all. You have plenty of space for that. Okay, let's put back on the body and let's check how the wheels sit in the body. How much space is there? Are they scratching? No. So I think that's a perfect job, isn't it? I mean, even if you press down at the rear, you have 1mm space, I would say. So enough space for the wheels. It sits quite good. So let's have a look at the weight. And honestly, it's a bit heavy. It's 53.9 grams, so it's 5 grams heavier than the Cadet, which is 1 centimeter longer than the Scirocco. Okay, let's have a look at the most important data for slot cars. And then afterwards, I'd like to show you a visual comparison which is quite unique, I guess, between the new Scirocco and the Opel Kadett and the Alpha. As you can see here, the Alpha's proportions are quite different. It's lower, and from the rear angle you can see it's also wider. So if we now have a look at the Opel Kadett, you can see that at the front it's shorter, but the rear really sticks out, right? So but the height is quite the same, so that's not that much difference from the rear, and also the width is quite identical. So that was all theory, and the car has to prove its potential on the racetrack. So I disassembled the whole car, and next step is to put it back together that it can shine on the racetrack. This will become one of the next videos, so please subscribe my channel, hit the bell, and see you next time. Bye.